Alright, today going back to the basics, back to phrasal verbs, got a good one here. Hook up, a lot of good uses here, very different meanings, all of them important. A lot of times I start that way, but I'm designing the lessons that way, so that's why I'm always saying that. So first one, if you're hooking something up, or hooking two people up, you can be a matchmaker in relationships or connections. I'm going to get into both of these. So a hook is something like this. So if you, like a hookup is you're kind of connecting something. That's literally what it means. And you're going to see that all of them have a relation to some kind of something hooking together. So if I say, I hooked up my friend, like my guy friend and one of my female coworkers, I hooked them up. That means I was the matchmaker for them on a date. So I told him, I know this girl at work and I think you guys would be good together, go on a date. I could say, yeah, I hooked them up. So if I hook up a guy and a girl, I got them on a date. I was the matchmaker. So kind of a relationship in that sense. They're connected. Or I could say, like, let's say that the NBA basketball tickets are very, very expensive. They're all sold out. Most people can't get them. I might be able to say something like, well, I know a friend actually who works there. He's got a couple of tickets. I think I can hook something up for you guys. That means in that sense, I can arrange for you to get tickets. So I can connect you with this person who has the tickets. Normally you couldn't do it, but I hooked it up. I set it up. So set up and hook up are similar sometimes. So if you're getting someone like expensive tickets that they otherwise couldn't get, that would be hooking up that arrangement. If you say a guy and a girl hooked up, different than the first one. Now this is interesting. The first one, I'm just saying they went on a date if I hooked up those two people. If I say I hooked up Bob and Shirley, just Bob and Shirley went on a date because of me, I made them go on just to have dinner. But if a guy says to his buddies, I hooked up with this chick last night, I hooked up with a girl last night, first of all, you're saying that you did something physically with her. You either had sex or you're kissing, kind of going crazy there. You're doing some sexual activity with the girl. That is hooking up. And it's intentionally ambiguous. So, often we're shy about it or we want to protect privacy of other people. It's none of someone's business. So if you just say that you hooked up, you're not actually saying exactly what you did. You're just saying you did something in the sexual realm with this girl, but you're not specifying what it is. So everybody can just think, okay, he or she doesn't want to say exactly what it was, but they did something. So an example, someone could say like, we were never really dating seriously, but we did hook up a few years ago. So you're telling somebody, yeah, something sexually happened between us. I don't feel like telling you the whole story, but you can guess something. And, we got together, we hooked up in some way years ago, and, now we didn't, or whatever. That's what hooking up means in that sense. More of a boring example, but very useful. If you set up like a DVD player, if I say, I don't know how to hook up the DVD player because I'm an idiot, I don't know how to put it, connect it to the TV and make it work, or I can't hook up the TV and the computer together, whatever. It doesn't matter if I can or can't do it, but the point is if you hook it up, it means you take the computer, take the DVD player, and you connect them so that they work together. So you're watching the DVD on the TV, or the computer and the TV are connected. So you've hooked it up, you set it up. You can hook up the internet in the house when you first get there, or you just, you hook up something electronic that needs to be connected. Just meeting your regular friends, not guys or girls. So, a straight guy could meet up with a group of friends later, say, hey, do you guys want to hook up after work? Obviously, you're not saying, let's, start kissing or something. That's disgusting. You're just saying let's meet up later. You know, you guys want to hook up after work and get a beer or whatever. That's what you're talking about. People know that. So just meeting up. And the last one is, you know, a hanger where you hang stuff up in the coat. You know, imagine, or you hang up stuff like a coat into the closet. So imagine someone comes over and they say, you know, they got a jacket on, they take it off because it's warmer in the house. They say, where should I put my jacket? You can say, oh, you can, or give me that and I'll hook it up in the closet for you. Or, yeah, you know, you can just hook that up over there. So it just means put it on a hanger. That's the last one of a hookup. So if you put it on a hanger, which is kind of like a hook, you're hooking it up. So you can hook up a jacket and do all these things. So lots of good ones with hookup, and I'm explaining them all on the site, so you better get over there, learnenglish232.com.